Hi, it's O.T. Carlson here. I'm not totally sure what the status of DC's cinematic universe is these days. Supposedly they're rebooting it, but earlier this year we got a great film that unfortunately bombed at the box office, but still received some positive reviews from critics and audiences despite that. The movie I'm talking about is The Flash, which of course stars Ezra Miller in the title role. I'm going to unbox this release and share my opinion, this being the exclusive Best Buy Steelbook release of the film. Nice cover art here. We got the Flash lightning bolt design. Here's our spine text. Top of the backing card. Back of the backing card got a few shots from the film. On the back here, it's just sort of a continuation of the lightning art from the front. We unfold that, and that's the full art. Inside here, we have a digital code of the film. We have our 4K copy of the movie, and we also get a Blu-ray copy of the movie. Just a brief disclaimer that the Steelbook is a combo pack that includes a Blu-ray and a 4K disc. The non-Steelbook release only includes the 4K. It does not include a Blu-ray copy, so consider that when you're deciding which version to buy. I'm going to read the description of the film as follows from the backing card. Worlds collide. The Flash uses his superpowers to travel back in time, inadvertently altering the future. But will making the ultimate sacrifice be enough to reset the universe? Ezra Miller has been portraying the Flash in this DC cinematic universe for the past few years. This movie, sadly, was delayed several times, one reason being some legal issues involving Ezra Miller. I'm not going to get into that here, but unfortunately, when the movie did come out, it bombed at the box office, didn't do very well, lost a ton of money for Warner Brothers. And it's a shame because the movie itself is actually quite good. It's a nice mix of both, drama and action, and there's also some of the funniest moments you'll ever see in a DC Comics movie. Time travel stories are always a lot of fun if they're told well, and I'm happy to say that this creates an interesting multiversal scenario that I don't think it's going to fail to please audiences. Anyone who gives this movie a chance, I think, will be pretty satisfied with it. Easily Ezra Miller's best portrayal of the character so far. We do get a slightly more fully realized version of the character dealing with his family drama, backstory, personal life, and of course, a trip in time, which results in the erasure of metahumans existing. So when General Zod comes to take over the world, as we saw in Man of Steel, there's now no one who can protect the world against him. So of course he has to try to recruit Batman and a few other heroes to try to go and do battle, but that's not going to be an easy task. And when it comes to traveling through the multiverse, are there limitations on this? As you'll quickly see in the film, there are disastrous consequences for all involved. The true highlight of this movie, even if it is The Flash and it's Ezra Miller's movie, is seeing Michael Keaton return to the role of Batman after about 30 years. He clearly has the time of his life doing this, reprising the part and just having an absolute blast doing so from start to finish. There's a lot of fan service in this movie, and it kind of goes off the rails in the third act. The climax does suffer a little from its lack of a true compelling central villain. General Zod is really more Superman's villain, and he feels like more of a plot piece here than a truly developed and fleshed out villain. But we do get some interesting stuff. Again, the fan service is a little overdone near the end of the movie, although I'd be lying if I said I didn't have a smile on my face during those sequences. The movie does drag on a little longer than it needs to. I mean, it pushes the 2.5 hour mark. Probably could have been about 15 to 20 minutes shorter. But overall, I was very happy with this film, and I really wish it would have done better at the box office because it absolutely deserves a second look. As with most modern productions on the 4K format, I'm really happy to say that The Flash looks superb on 4K. Nice deep dark black levels, Dolby Vision, bright vibrant colors. Of course, when you have a character who goes around in a bright red suit, you want the brightest colors with the most punch that you can possibly get, and I'm really happy to say that The Flash excels when it comes to picture quality and the light. We do get several bonus features in this disc, and a lot of them are actually on the 4K disc, which is a nice change from what a lot of studios do. There's a ton of making of featurettes. We get some deleted scenes, some of which don't even have their visual effects finished, and there's even nearly an hour and a half's worth of podcast drama episodes. Not something I'm probably going to sit down and listen to, but that's a very nice inclusion that you don't see too often in releases like this. It's a great package, a great film, and again, I'm really sad this one didn't do better at the box office because it absolutely deserves a second look, and I think people are going to develop a newfound appreciation for this one in later years. If you're a fan of The Flash, if you like the movie, or maybe you're even just curious about the movie, this package is highly recommended. Are you a fan of The Flash? What did you think of this movie? Did you have a blast seeing Michael Keaton play Batman again? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel for more content as I'm always posting new videos. And make sure you give this one a like if you found it helpful. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. I'll see you next time.